Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to this live showdown. It's going to be myself on the Empire facing off against the Chaos Dwarfs here, and we're going with a weird build. We brought Bruckner. He does have the Titan's Headsman as well as the Stormland, so we're going to be seeing if we can use him to take out the Chaos Dwarf single entities, and yeah, see what we can get cooking with that. Alright, so we're going to move you up. We have Balthazar Gelt as well, who's very, very good against Chaos Dwarves. He always has been. And the Sunmaker. Okay, so my opponent has some Chowie Warriors, a Metal Caster as well. Okay. So we're going to move the artillery piece up here, and our gun units can go try and rush the middle. We're going to take a very tentative approach over here, but we want to get the Sunmaker just making it rain on these guys. So he's going double Iron Demon, which is extremely meta. Very, very strong. I don't know about against Empire. I suppose against Empire it's not bad. We'll go Silver Bullets creeping in, obviously. And then a cannon after that. The cannon's going to be very, very useful. All right, so we got a lot of guys coming here. Bruckner can try and hunt down the trains, but we're going to try and get our clutches on the middle. Silver Bullets coming. Balthazar Gelt can use the Staff of Valans, or however the hell you say that. I have no idea. Somebody corrected me on the last video. Can't quite remember what they said, though. It's been a while. All right, so we don't want to be shooting. No, don't waste ammo against random shit. What we want to be doing is going after the Blazing Beards of Asherik and units of that type. Okay. So we're going to move here, get Balthazar Gelt lurking over there. We do see the big bull man coming across. Chaos Dwarf is playing a very elite kind of posture here. And yeah, maybe we can get some damage. We'll see. So the Hobgoblin Wolf Riders, we'll try and shoot them with our skirmishers and see how that trading goes. Outriders should trade pretty well there, and you can see the Sunmaker is already doing some big damage. We do have your boy, the Titan's Headsman here, so he's going to go maybe try and pressure the Iron Demon a little bit. And ooh, and he retreated into it. That's good for us. So Overcasted Final Transmutation on the trains is the power fantasy. So what we want to do is we want to get Homie to blob up, and then we're gonna try and really give him the dirty. That is the idea. All right, so Iron Demons are coming for my army, which is totally fine. We're gonna get you guys moving to the middle to hold that cap down. I need to get our skirmishers in a better position, and we can now slow down one of these things and give it the biz. And we're gonna do that. And honestly, yeah, I think a cannon in the backfield would be welcome. Can we call one in over here, like very safely back here? I think so. All right, so that cannon's going to start shooting there. Might have been a bad idea to put it at that range like that, but it's all good. So he's moving them in one control group, which is very common. I do it too. So we're going to try and do this and nail him. Get him with a final transmutation. One of them did fall out of the control zone there. And unfortunately, our artillery is having line of sight issues. Okay, so we do get him. Bruckner's putting in the work. We're going to use the lance there and continue working on this bad boy. In the meantime, the cannon can go after the one in the back. Theodore's going to continue hunting it. We're going to get the Silver Bullets retreating. And yeah, we probably want to retreat you guys away. Now, the rest of the army, how is the Sunmaker going? Yes, it is shooting into the skirmishers there, connecting a little bit. Not bad. Ooh, Balthazar Gelt. We kind of blundered him a little bit. Yeah, if we lose Gelt, that could be a quick way to throw the game. That is for sure. All right, so let's get you two guns to shoot that Iron Demon here. And if Gelt gets away, I'm going to be feeling okay. If he gets caught and killed, I might be starting to get a little bit nervous. All right, so that Iron Demon should be in some trouble. We do have the Sunmaker still getting it, but big boy's trying to take him down slowly but surely. A couple Dawizar units over there, and Gelt is still very much alive, and those guns should come back online soonish. They should. One Iron Demon's in trouble. The cannon is shooting it. Silver Bullets are back, so let's get them shooting again, and Gelt can get on his little pimp steed and do his thing. And we're going to want to call in some Demogryph Knights with halberds to take down that Iron Demon. Iron Demons are very, very nasty pieces of equipment. Bruckner can go after the big man, and the cannon hopefully will finish the job. So Gelt is trying there. Demogryph Knights with halberds should be able to come in and finish you off. Pull you across. Bruckner needs to go after the cannon, and unfortunately my skirmishers do get caught. Bit of a lapse in micro on my part. Well played to my opponent. All right, so I'll have enough for another final transmutation. I think I'm going to just use it on this single target here, which is a little bit Bronzodia, but I need to take that bad boy down. And he should get killed before he gets there. Most likely. I mean, maybe he'll get there. I don't know. The cannon, maybe it'll be able to endure. We'll find out. And the Demis, they're going to rip up the other opportunity here. Hopefully get that other Iron Demon down. And that train is at 300 HP, give or take. Bruckner is right on it. And we can call out some Flagellants to try and help out our Empire Knights. Bruckner needs to finish the job, so we need to just use that Titan's Headsman. Great, so we're going to pop it like a tot here, lock these guys down, and we're going to call out some Empire Cav in a moment. Great, and they should be able to come across. Outstanding. Silver Bullets come back here. Demogryph Knights are fighting against Kadai Fireborn, which is actually very cost-effective. And the cannon can continue shooting at these guys as well. We'll run with the crew a little bit. Balthazar Gelt has some magic. We were able to hunt these gremlins down, it looks like. Although I don't know why the Empire Heavy Cav stopped chasing there. Ooh, man, that really just messed that thing up. All right, so he's a little bit up in value. Not to say we can't win. It's going to be hard, though, for sure. because he does have this giant Bale Taurus character who's a menace. And what's going on? Am I just misclicking there? I think so. All right, so Bale Taurus character is eating some shots. The mainline fighting, Demogryphs should be favored in the fight versus the Kadai. Low ground's looking a little bit sketchy. Okay, so we get you guys back. And yeah, just look for some more final transmutation opportunities. Sunmaker's offline. I thought the Sunmaker would be a little bit better on this map, but honestly it wasn't great. So we're going to keep chasing the big boy. Trying to do what we can. Silver bullets are nearby, and those guys got routed off. Great. So we're still holding out of the middle, and the Demogryph Knights have dealt with the Fireborn. So the Fireborn are almost dead. We need to get another unit in there to make sure they can bring them down. Keep chasing the big boy. Theodore Bruckner is coming, and I'm thinking low-key grenade launchers over here on the far side to just melt the Dowizar infantry in the middle, and we're going to start calling more reinforcements over. All right, Demi's doing good, but getting a little bit worn down. They're now fighting a second Fireborn unit, which we can probably get the silver bullets to put the pressure on. Yeah, let's do that. Keep the Empire Heavy Cavalry nearby to deal with any hobgoblins that try and push through. And we're just going to save up. I mean, a final transmutation here wouldn't be terrible. The enemy Bale Taurus character is in a little bit of trouble. We're going to need some Empire Cavalry over there to deal with that. Okay, so the Chaos Dwarves have broken this position. Yeah, the line of sight problem with the Sunmaker was really, really bad this game. That was not good for us. Let's get the Demis down here. They can certainly help out. The Bale Taurus character, if he gets involved in a fight down there, it's going to be very good for us. You guys keep fighting here. We do have a little bit of energy coming in from these guys, and now what we can do is we can send Empire Heavy Cavalry over there. Sure, why not? Cannon's not going to be too useful at this point. So grenade launchers are doing grenade launcher things. We see the big man. He's running, but he's getting low, and that's allowed us to catch up on value. Really nice cast on his part. Very, very good stuff. All right, so we're going to run this way, and Spearmen can waddle over here. Silver bullets are still shooting. Let's retreat you guys around. Theodore Bruckner is nearby to help, so he can go after the Kadai Fireborn, actually. And we're going to wait till his hero gets low, but very, very good punishment there on my big boys. All right, let's run into the Blazing Beards. And Balthazar Gelt is nearby. We do have a Spearman unit arriving there. 2 GigaChad Outriders putting in the work here. And I think it might be time to go for the kill on the Lord. We'll use the staff. While we can, the grenade launchers have come back online, so we're going to go use them to clear out some of the backfield threats. We have a lot of time left to be played in this game. So we're going to use the Titan Headsman, lower the stats on these guys, see if them and the Demis can get the job done. And we're just going to keep lurking. All right, grenade launchers did get taken offline. On the backfield, what do we got? Silver bullets are still doing it. Empire Knights are here. Let's get the silver bullets onto the Kadai Fireborn, and you guys need to be unsummoned. Okay. So what's Gelt Daddy doing? He's looking for some prey. We have heavy cav coming in, so we're going to use them on the Fireborn. I think that's going to be a good idea. Cannon back here feels really risky. Let's see if we can get an ambush with the silver bullets, like lure him into that. But if we could just hold on to this fight here, that's going to be very good for us. And knowing he might try for a back cap, I'm going to get Sigmar Suns coming up and get the grenades coming in. So if we can get like one more volley on him, oh yeah, this is prime time here. It'd be foolish not to try something here. How are the Demis doing? Need to be unsummoned. Okay, he's not going to catch us. We do get him. I'm going to lure him over his army, like so, and then we're going to get him with the final transmutation. These guys have been dead for a while. It's surprised they've lived this long. Let's get some Empire Cav coming out. They can run some interference over here. And now, I mean, this is just too primo to not do, but I need to get his Lord too. Grenades are coming in. Let's get him going right there. I want to see if I can just sit idle and make him think I'm like AFK with this character, and then he's going to come for me. That if I can get his hero in the mix, then that's just chef's kiss. Theodore Bruckner are actually able to win that fight there, and the Chad Spearmen and Empire Knights are still going strong. All right, let's have you guys run these guys down. You guys go over there. Is he coming for the Gelt bait yet? Is he? He wants it. I can tell he does. So he's going to be using some witchcraft here. Iron Demon is getting it. We managed to grenade launch these guys, and now we can go ahead and do this. Perfect. All right, he fell for the bait. Let's see if it pays off. We'll use the Bright Lance. Get him down here. He probably has the Amulet of Blood and Darkness. I need to escape right now, though. So we're going to do this, and we're going to move you guys to the middle. I do manage to nail him pretty good there. And Theodore's all up on his shit right now, but I think he's still going to escape. Yeah, it feels bad. All right, did Theodore get him? He did not. He's sitting at -12, so he's broken, so now I can chase him off the field, most likely. And on the backside, we do want the Demogryph Knights out again. I'm saving up a lot of resources, but now we just kind of Benny Hill and chase him. Theodore Chadner is doing great. We're going to do Titan Headsman here. Lock that thing down, get you guys coming, and we need more heavy cavalry to come over here. All right, about Chad Thasar Gelt. Going to take down the Virgin Bale Taurus character. All right, So Iron Demons are amok. We do see a lot of those, and he is going to split push there, but that's what the grenade launchers are for. So we will have the grenade launchers, and we're going to get his character off the battlefield here. And now we can just call out waves and waves of goodies, including Demogryph Knights, which will be next to deal with the Iron Demon. All right, so that bad boy is going to be pushed. So despite some very sloppy play in this game from us, it made for a good game, and I think we're still in a winning position here. It's a little bit hard to tell, to be honest. Yeah, so Sigmar Suns are coming. I think we can move you guys back. Grenade launcher here. Chad Thessar Gelt able to chase him down. So now we can probably even steal that objective, and we need to get Demis over to the far side here. Yeah, we'll get him in a minute. All right, Sigmar Suns, you guys. The artillery was really bad this game. It just did not do well in terms of positions for us. Double Iron Demon's a bit of a problem, but I think we can Benny Hill between the 2 points now. Balthazar will not have enough for more. Sigmar Sun's coming. Grenade launchers, yeah, doing work against the Dwarfs. He does have 2 Iron Demons back, though, so Outriders are going to be in a little bit more demand here as the Kadai are getting worn down. Big thing is just I don't want to lose Balthazar Gelt. That's going to be the big play, right? Grenades, yeah, they're going to need to retreat. Sigmar Suns can go fight the Chaos Dwarf Warriors. We'll get the spears into you guys. We save up for 2 Outriders and use them to wear down the Demon Trains, right? Okay, so Iron Demon is a menace, but I think our 2 units here should be able to win. We'll see. I could call in another Skirmisher Lad. Theodore Bruckner is off the table, and we do see this bad boy coming in here. So probably consolidate to our strengths. You know, this side's a little bit stronger for us. This one's a bit flimsy, so we're going to just play to our strengths here. Spear's still fighting back there. Grenades are doing what they can. Sigmar Suns being absolute heroes. And if Bruckner can get in and finish that thing off, that's going to be prime. So we're going to actually snare it down. Use the Titan's Headsman, although it might be better to just use it on the Kadai and just get a big bro charge into them with the Demogryphs. And Theodore Bruckner, maybe just one last heroic charge. All right. Grenade launchers can go to the middle, work on those guys. And Outriders, how are we looking here? Are we going to be able to flip this? I think we're going to have to rotate to the middle. Yeah, I think the middle is going to be the play. Let's get a Flagellant coming on up. They can move. It's going to take them a minute, but they'll get there eventually. You guys get this, blast those guys down, and you guys come here. That side is winning for us, but there are Hobgoblins coming. We have a lot of points to work with here, and the Demogryph Knights are doing work, as the Iron Demon is going to be going in. It's just like playing Chaos Dwarves in tabletop. They're just they're carried by their Iron Demon so hard. Flagellant's coming across. We see some Kadai Fireborn causing some mischief. Let's park you guys on the point, see if that can help us maintain some capture weight. And now what are we going to want to get? Another Outrider? Yeah, Flagellant will be here one of these years. We're not going to get this side, so probably getting you guys back and not sacrificing them into a bunch of chaff is going to be a good idea. Okay, so do we stabilize this point? We do, and it looks like it's going to be a decisive little victory for us over here. Let's get another Outrider. We're going to put them in Control Group 1 together, which is going to be great. Gelt can get his Pimp Cane out and do a little bit of fighting, but I don't know if it's worth it. Thankfully, we managed to stabilize this point. If we did not, that would have been very, very bad. All right, so we got this. Let's get the Demogryph Knights to come rip these guys up, and they're going to be taken care of. We can leave these 2 infantry here. Outriders come across this way, and does Gelt get his hands dirty now? I think we kind of need to. Thankfully, we are going to have Flagellants. Let's get some more Spearmen with shields coming here to reinforce my opponent coming across with Fireborn, which we know we can trade very well into. Demogryph should be able to get these guys down, and then we can just take all this capture weight, roll onto the point, and steal that real quick. Okay. So we are getting pressed by some skirmishers. They're just the archers. Demis can definitely take on the Fireborn with the proper amount of support here. Grenade launchers come back this way. And Bruckner, he's pretty good against Iron Demons. Let's have those Cav continue chasing here. All right, so everybody's moving. My opponent withdraws. That was a good game. Scrappy player, man. It's fun. You know, these are ladder games. That's why this map you don't see too often in tournaments. But yeah, he was good. That was a strong opponent. My build was off. The Sunmaker was good, but then those damn pillars in the line of sight screwed me up. The cannon could have done better. You know, arguably just calling in like a long rifle or something could be more cost effective. I don't know. Or another Demogryph. All on the table. I was expecting artillery, like Deathshreaker spam on that map would have been really forbidden. All right, guys. Hopefully you appreciated that one. GG, well played. See you around. And Balthazar and Theodore Bruckner coming in with, 1,100 value. His slows were nice. He tried his best. Adios, do videnia. See you guys later.